All right, almost done with the stream setup. Just gotta boot up the game. So yeah. All right. Okay. Steam is loading. That's good to hear. Okay. 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 Just gotta find Dangaronpa. Okay, just gotta find it real quick. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Obviously gamepad, because I have a controller. Alright. Don't find me the intro this time. I don't know. I just don't really feel like it. I mean, I'm alright. It's just I just don't feel like vibing to the music. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Almost done. Just gotta basically. Okay. Alright. That way I can. Okay. Alright. Alright. Time to start it up. Alright. Alright. Just enough to. Damn it. You know what? Lower that. Just gonna close the door. I had my phone headphones basically. I basically had my phone headphones set up because I might basically expect to catch or something. I don't know. So yeah. Okay. God damn it. Okay, hopefully that's it. Okay, good. Hello, people of the internet! It is I, 555 Gaming and Productions, and welcome back to Dangaronpa! So yeah, where we left off, I had to spend my coins somewhere. Alright, just gotta look up a tutorial. You know what? Okay. Not auto subcar, but alright, investigation. Don't want to get too spoiled. Just trying to find out. Alright, time to figure out where I am in the murder investigation. Okay. Discover the murder. Bayaka basically showing us most of the pieces. Toko saying she let Genocide Jack out of the cage. Card book. How far am I actually? Okay. I think... Alright. Might have to go to the... Might have to go back to the library for this one. Okay. Damn it! Okay. Time for more murder mysteries? That's right, Barry. It's time for more Dangaronpa. Welcome to the stream. Alright, squeeze the lamp. Got plugged in. Sorry. Sorry, I had dinner earlier. Okay. Alright. Okay. Maybe. It's either Bayaka or It's either Bayaka or Toko, but I don't want to assume that. Okay. Alright. Leave the archive, yes. Okay. I gotta look up the tutorial before I move on. Okay. Alright, so here I was, no library. Okay. Ah, okay. Sorry for looking up the tutorial. It's the only way I can... Right now, it's the only way I can, like, play the game fully. Also, I don't know why this isn't dragging. Oh, fuck. Gave myself the hiccups by accident. It's alright. It's okay. Throw her off. Throw her off. Wrong way. Sorry.
How unfortunate.
Okay. Just got... Sorry about that. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, hi. Great.
Most unfortunate. Actually,
Okay. Sorry.
indeed.
Right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Okay.
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Yes, indeed.
But it appears to ignore the nighttime rule. Jesus. Now we have Celeste's account. Maybe look over it. Okay. Alright. Can of soup? Nope, can't do that. Alright, why? Okay. There's two things behind me, but let's go over to the can of, lobster beans. How about here? Right. Hey. Alright, let's see here. What else? Okay, okay. Alrighty. Okay. So I have to go to the cafeteria. Okay, I know, looking at tutorials kind of cheating, but, that's what I usually do for gameplays, mostly first-person shooters. I don't know. If it's like games that I know how to play, then I basically look up less and less tutorials. That's basically how I play those games.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay. Okay, there's two things I'm sure God created: outer space and donuts. Depending on what you're trying to... depending on what you're trying to say, you're not entirely wrong.
Well...
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
What? Weird. Okay. Okay, but this is the second time I got, Aui's account. Or, crap, how do you pronounce it again? Well, it's time.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
There we go.
You remember where to meet, right? Please go
Yes.
through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Sure.
See you soon!
Sure, whatever you say. There we go. Let's go through the red door. What?
Yo.
Huh? Come on! What are you gonna do?
Yes?
Let's go.
Sure.
Well then. Count on it!
Shall we go? How very sad.
Wait, what?
How very...
Breaks me cringe? Jesus. So cringe was a word back then. Got it.
Hey, come on.
I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's go. I don't think I talked to the biker yet. Damn, there's lots of us this time. Oh look, you redecorated! I don't like it!
Very nice. Well? Grills, chills, kills!
Thanks for the mention. Yep. Load up the truth bullets. Lost some thought, huh? Let's go. Trial begin? All Bryce? Sure.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Damn it! I know it's not that one.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Not it!
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, it's wrong.
Hey, got him.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood.
True.
And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yeah.
Yes! That's so creepy!
No shit.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is
Let me guess. The main character.
the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Never mind. Yep. Okay, attach the silencer. Okay. Okay.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
I'm sure.
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Don't know.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
You are an idiot.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic. And
Never made public? What the hell is it?
why don't you tell them, Makoto?
I got it!
Okay.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
I can see why, but I don't know if that's true.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Hangman's Gambit. As? Damn it. Z. Oh! Okay.
Now I understand. Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
I got it!
Okay.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Did. Okay.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She was acting crazy. Yep.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness
D-I-D,
and saw Chihiro's
should
body
I
again,
say?
she was utterly calm.
Okay.
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Okay.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Oh.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Okay.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
Wow.
But you weren't able to do it.
I mean, wow.
You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh my...
Hello there!
Oh my
Is it me
God!
you were hoping to see?
What the fuck?
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Please end the case! Please end the case!
What the fuck is this?
End the case, 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 end the case!
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Seriously, just please, end the case! End the case!
One of
End
them
the
happens
case!
to be a serial killer. You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Monokuma, please end the case! 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 End the case!
Sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Fuck, please, make it end.
The
Make
world
it end.
is
Make it end.
composed of a front and a back.
There's no one going back? Oh, I don't want it to go. Oh, I don't want to go back. I want it to end!
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little
Please
lie.
make it stop!
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Please don't kill me!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
Oh my god.
I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Make it stop!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Make it stop.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Wait, what?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Fuck. What the fuck happened?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that. But do you really expect any of us?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this incident,
The modus operandi.
what more proof
Do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't.
You say that, but do you really expect any?
Perhaps if you had an...
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare the modus operandi.
Operandi matches
completely?
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Sorry about that.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Please don't!
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one. I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
You're creeping me out.
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Nope.
Shoot!
Got it. No.
Shoot!
I only got one heart left, but luckily I can avoid all that.
Got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Okay, quick question. Are you gonna be relevant to the plot? Because honestly, why? Just why?
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I got it!
Okay, there we go.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all guys?
Yep.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
What the fuck is this?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, You wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Can
That
someone
does
please
make some
knock her
amount
out?
of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world! Scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Wait, what?
Da-da-da-da!
What the fuck?
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can go anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
No, we're gonna die!
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
One person. I only got 2 shots. Can't be her, so... How about you?
Here's my answer.
Okay!
Yakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Okay, it turns out it was Dangaronpa Time about this whole time.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Yep. He's staying silent, but he ain't breaking.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
What is wrong with you?
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now,
Dave was at the case.
the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Oh.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
It appears that one of my 2 guesses was right.
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Sure.
you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Nope.
Shoot!
No, I only got one more shot.
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim was, so of course I was. There was no time. What's so strange?
I wish you'd taken me with you. So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we
What?
found the body.
Shoot!
No way. How? How? Just how? Again?
Is...
Yes.
I refuse to give up yet!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check, that's unnatural reaction for...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Nope.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Nope.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found
Nope.
the body.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's
Natural reaction for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest there was no time. What's so strange? I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim was, so of course I would. There was no time. What's so strange?
I wish you'd taken me with you. So, you said Byakuya was acting... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
But how? How is that possible? Okay. Something isn't right. Oh, right. Three bullets.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
You know, I need
but
tutorials.
He was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's a
natural reaction for any guy. The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
I need to figure this out.
Shoot!
Yes, but I need to figure out that whole thing again. Failed, I know. Alright, let's just see here. I need to figure this tutorial out again. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet!
Okay, we need to go back to that element. Absolutely. Oh. Alright.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting... If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's unnatural! The victim
Was Chihiro.
Who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
There was no time. What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's a natural reaction for...
The victim
Was Chihiro. Who was a girl.
Ow!
Shoot!
Oh no.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... How?
If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's unnatural!
The victim
Was Chihiro.
I got it!
No, that's wrong.
Yes! Now we're talking. Okay, let's go.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, so your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you?
There is.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Let's see what we got here.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Nope.
Shoot!
That's it.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended. It was some kind of rope.
That's right!
Then there must be
Hey, Byakuya, I'd never seen...
That rope before in my life.
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was it was some kind of...
That's right!
Then there must be
Hey, Byakuya, I'd never seen...
That rope before in my life.
Damn it! Not good enough.
Shoot!
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain when I want to kill? And I use those same...
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right!
Then there must be
Hey, Byakuya, I'd never seen...
That rope before in my life.
Got it!
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like genocide. Is that about right? What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right?
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
What is going
What about
on?
all that bothers you?
I got it!
Okay.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey! Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto.
Okay.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Did a point. Carpet. Oh, wait.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Yes.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yep.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
It was boobed. Yep.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Yep.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Mm-hmm. What is up with this game and switching things?
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boy?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Nope, not it.
Shoot!
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have.
No, I don't. She used the fit. Huh?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, it's wrong.
Right?
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just...
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So...
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
What?
Wait! Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay. We're back here?
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully.
Yeah.
No way!
Of course.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Yep.
Very well.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Oh boy.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
I swear.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Alright, Mac. Oh, God.
Her entire body.
Let's make this quick.
What? This is... What is this?
Oh, what is it?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible. This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Okay then.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Jeez. Okay, it appears that, the twists have gone more crazier and crazier by the second.
What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true? Chihiro was a guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Of course.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's
Keep
what
her away
Yoko
from me,
wanted
please.
to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy. And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room, and the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Please stop.
So now everything has been connected.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become
Jesus, how
very
long is this gonna go
interesting
on?
indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Of course.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
What is wrong with all of you?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility, because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Nope.
Of course I do.
No one has a
What
mind.
am I, an ant
No one
or
has a
something?
brain. In fact, no one is smart.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
I got it!
Okay.
Isn't there a single clue
That might lead
us to who did it? Well, if nobody can...
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have...
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for...
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind.
It's over. It's all...
You want to know who saw the killer?
And it's not like they're just gonna...
Game over, man!
Yeah.
No, not
Game over. I'm gonna hear that line again.
Isn't there a single clue? Well,
Did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim. Yeah.
It's over. You want to know who saw the killer?
And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves... Game over, man! Game over!
Game over, man!
Yeah! No, not game over.
isn't there a single clue that might lead us to
Damn
who
it!
did it?
Shoot!
Isn't there a single clue? Well,
did nobody get a look at... I'm sure if someone saw the killer...
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some...
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Ah!
Shoot!
Alright. The last
Isn't
one.
there
The last
a
one is my
single
final
clue?
hope. The last one is my final hope.
Nobody can... I'm sure if someone saw the... Perhaps...
Hold on. Oh no. Okay, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
It's over. You want to know who saw the killer?
And only the killer.
Finally.
No, that's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Oh crap, sorry.
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dorm.
Okay.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Okay.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he...
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was...
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Jacket's blue.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
So next we...
Why did he choose the specific
What do you mean, the specific...
I got it! He picked that. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Okay, not that.
Shoot!
First of all, we know he was on his way, so next we... Why did he choose...
What do you mean,
I got it! It matched the one...
So, the killer was wearing my tracksuit.
I don't even... Who's exercising?
I have a white tracksuit first. I got it from the warehouse.
Did any of that really help us
Get any closer?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right?
First of all, we know he was on his way, so next we... Why did he choose...
What do you mean,
I got it! It matched the one...
So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Finally.
No, that's wrong.
All right, let's see.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Oh, God.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Oh, God. That's terrific.
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell any?
The only one I told about.
Then, Mondo, how did you
Oh
know
my
what
God,
color
it might be him.
Chihiro's tracksuit?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely
Oh,
disposed
no.
of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the
Fuck.
only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in it.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the back. If you just ran into him briefly,
sorry,
you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Okay.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps.
Oh God!
You handed him the shovel.
Oh
didn't you?
my God!
That's why
It
you
was
said
the
what you
actual
did.
biker.
Focus on the tracksuit, and it'll be obvious who he met with.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he talked?
There was a certain turn. Maybe you didn't know. You only called guys, and after he was. Once I picked up on that.
Are you a witch? She's a witch!
No. I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get...
What do you have there? It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I got it!
Yep.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I got it!
Yep.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You, sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
So, like every piece of technology stands to the heat, it does.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wait. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Yes.
Here's my answer.
Yes, the flashback. There was
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Yeah. Now that it was mentioned, he took it into the sauna with his clothes on while challenging Taka. Oh my god.
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance
Yes!
contest in the
Yes!
sauna not too long ago.
Yes, that!
Remember?
That!
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, that proves that what Makoto said...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Damn it!
See? Makoto was Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto. If what he said, you broke your own.
In other words, if then that proves...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Sorry.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Now Monokuma has suddenly placed Chris from Trolldrama Island to shame.
Well, Mondo,
The dock is shame.
if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong!
Jeez. Hate to break the dude's feelings,
You
but...
are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning. That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Damn it! My god, so many. Why is it like that? One of them, that is.
The killer is you!
Let's see.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse. At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yep.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand,
Let's see.
she made her way. But how could the victim, who is apparently a girl...
Nope. Damn it. Choice left.
Here's exactly what happened. With bag in hand, she made her way to the locker. But how could the victim, who is apparently a girl, accessed the boys' locker room.
Oh, come on, really? Alright.
Here's exactly what happened.
Please tell me right this time.
With bag in hand,
Come on.
she made her way. But how could...
Okay, that's right. Okay, that's right. Okay.
Simple. Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there.
Okay. Yep.
It seems
Got that one
likely
right.
that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell and attacked him.
Yep, that's right. Okay, that's good.
And that's where the bloodstains
2
on the
pages.
poster and
2 pages
carpeting
right.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. Then, removing the bloody poster...
Damn it! Ah! Okay. Tell me I'm right!
The killer is... you!
Please be right, please
Which
be right,
is
please
why
be
the
right.
den removed...
Son of a! You've gotta be kidding.
Is...
Yes!
I refuse to give up yet!
Please tell me at least where I left off. Oh, now please don't tell me I restarted. Son of a... You have to be surrounded by mice! There. Alright. This one has to be it, right? Hopefully. Okay. Please tell me I'm correct.
Here's exactly what happened.
Alright.
First,
Alright.
last at the time,
Okay.
that something was a... With bag in hand, she made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was a... Simple. Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the...
Okay.
Once... It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dump and attacked it. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and... It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Okay.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. Then, removing the bloody...
Nope.
Here's exactly what
Please
happened.
tell me that's it.
Which is why then removing...
Okay, good.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, but this alone doesn't prove... After all, using one of those...
Okay.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Then he came in.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library. And then he got to work. He used the cord...
Yep.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Nope. Okay.
The killer is you!
Let's see here. Nope. Can't be that, so... Oh. Man, this is harder than it looks.
Here's exactly what happened.
Come on, man. So, backwards?
The killer is you!
Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm right. Thank you. Okay, last one.
And around the same time that Byakuya, the killer, having already there, they planned it.
Come on. Oh, no, no, no! Okay, great. Just great. So close. Yes!
I refuse to give up yet!
Of course, I have to restart. Alright. I know. In. I know this is right. So... Damn it. Okay. Wait. What was the final scene? This?
The killer is you!
Yeah, and I failed
First,
like
let's
twice.
take a look back to
Alright.
last night. Celeste saw at the time. She was
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
that's something with
And also, I just discovered it was the biker.
with bag in
The
hand,
actual biker.
Chihiro.
Yeah.
She made her way to the lock, but how could the victim? Simple, because which is why he was able to
It was,
use his own hand. Once in.
Alright.
It seems likely. And attack.
Okay.
And that's where the bloodstains on the
That's... Okay. Okay.
It was likely in the heat of the moment.
Alright.
Which is why then.
Okay, come on. Right up. Okay.
And finally carrying a girl's with this alone.
Alright. Passport.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall using one of.
Okay.
And that's exactly how the killer did it with the car. They changed the layout of the boys. That could have been the end. Byakuya discovered the body. So, after he went and grabbed the extension cord, he used the cord to. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Not to mention he's messed up now.
And around the killer, there...
Come on. Damn it! That would have been... Oh. Okay. Can't be that. Can't be that.
Here's exactly what happened.
Please tell me. Please tell me that's right. Please tell me that's right.
And around the same killer, there, they plant...
Damn it! Okay. Can't beat that.
The killer is
Alright, let's see.
you!
Here. Let's see.
And around the same, the kid there...
Damn it! It's not any of these. How could it be a letter?
The killer is you! And around the killer, there, they planned
Wait,
it.
that's not a letter. Yep. Okay.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Yep.
Wait! No! This can't be right!
Hold on a sec, I'll be back. Holy crap. That was way too long. Holy shit. is it? Oh, that's... Never mind. Holy crap. No way. Holy fucking shit. Damn.
Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this up.
Okay. Okay. Right. I'll turn my webcam back on. Alright. Time to end this.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
That's not good.
Show me some evidence.
Not good, not good, not good.
Listen.
How? I need to read. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, because I was sending them on a stream.
I refuse to give up yet.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong.
There we go. Final strike.
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Bang!
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Damn. God. So that's where the coins came from.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
What is this?
Now then. Actually... Ha!
Wait.
Alright, let's look at the transcript. If it'll let me. Alright.
Hey, What?
I'm sorry. But... That's right. I want to change.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Indeed. Certainly.
But...
Because... I knew it.
What is this? You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Says the guy who decided to reignite Genocide Jack.
Hey,
Oh, God.
I just... Don't fuck with me.
Oh God. Rando's brother tried to save him. God. I feel bad for the guy. Did you notice the banner at the back of the bike? A little bit, yeah. Damn. The name of his biker gang. Fuck. Fucking hell. He failed.
I just...
I'm sorry. Huh? But I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch! I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Yep.
It can't be.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I wonder what it is.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. from one man to another.
What the hell? You sure you want to let Monokuma ride the bike? Because, honestly, it will explode! Like the bear and both the bike. Both the bear and the bike, they'll explode! Age of Death? Wait. Why does this remind me of the Simpsons movie? Of course he'll leave. Why are you on a hula hoop? Huh! Everyone exploded! Oh. Never mind. I think he might be okay. Or maybe not. Why would you do that? You turned the man into butter? What? So you strap a man on a bike, have him go through a caged ball, have him being electrocuted, and turn him into butter. What? What? I don't get it. My God. Barataka. Yes.
What is this?
Naturally.
Apparently that's how it works from here.
Hey. However.
What?
For the sake of making things interesting, huh? Great. Just great. Just great. Wow. 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 Wow.
Honestly.
Wow. 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 Wow.
There is nothing to be done.
Wow. Wow. Bravo. Bravo.
What?
Well.
That's right.
Yep, he did.
But
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed. Hey.
What's this?
You. What?
Damn. Huh?
in the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up!
God, this man is insane.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Is he talking to a character or a mannequin?
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away! Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
My God. Well, that's done. That's chapter 2. Only 10 left. And I did. We're good to take a screenshot. So, yeah. Holy crap, though. Is that a reference to JoJo? Whatever. Oh, God damn. Jesus Christ.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore.
What's
Getting out
going
of
on?
here anytime soon, it's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
What? Stress eating?
Okay.
Wait, who am I playing it? Wait.
Huh? But
Oh, fuck. What the? My God. Fuck.
Oh. So then,
How about that? Impossible.
Yep.
Well... it's...
Well... okay?
Here we go.
Huh?
Here we go.
What is wrong with you?
There is nothing to be done.
You know? I'm right, right?
Perhaps. Well then.
You called for me, and so I appeared.
Here we go again.
Yes!
Great.
You SOB!
How much you want to bet that she'll start murdering someone and cause a case? Please stop! Well, I'm pausing it here. Holy fucking hell. What did